Good evening, YouTube. I can see Raz is here already. Good evening, Raz. Hope you're still not fucking yellow. I think you need to get your fucking liver checked, Raz, this second lockdown. Well, actually, it's your first lockdown, isn't it? So I think you've been drinking too much, mate. Talking of drinking, right, I bet none of you have fucking been drinking as early as I have today. I had a job to do today for Dad's neighbours, Albanian family. Dad told them it was my birthday, so I turn up at the house, fucking, there's this shot glass with some white, clear shit in it. They say, have a drink, it's your birthday, like, sort of thing. So I neck this stuff. They just look at me like I'm a fucking lunatic. It's some homemade, like, fucking Albanian moonshine. They've all got glasses. They're sipping it, fucking nursing it like this. I've just fucking necked it and started to work. So there's a few people in the house. I'm going to be drinking tonight. We're going to be experiencing new things because one of my birthday gifts was a nice set Kraken rum that I was drinking last stream. I don't know what these measures are. Does everyone reckon that's a double? It's probably a fucking double, in it, that. New experiences. New experiences. So we'll fucking chuck that in there. Oh, that's probably one of my singles back in the day. Now, I've never had fucking rum and ginger beer, but this come in this package, so it best be fucking good, to be fair. So cheers, thank you for all the birthday messages I got from somebody on Facebook. I've not got that round to replying because I'm a bit of an ignorant fucker like that. In fact, I'll let you all in on a secret. I've been doing a social experiment on Facebook for probably 7 years now. I don't wish anyone a happy birthday on Facebook, right? Started doing that about 7 years ago just to see which cunts only fucking wish me a happy birthday because I wish them a happy birthday. And consistently, it's been going down by about 10 people each year. So there you go. That's what some people are like. Good morning, James. James is woken up in Japan to watch this load of bollocks. So we've got fucking rum and actually that's quite nice. We've got some pork scratchings because tonight's episode is called Piss Up and Plimsolls. So I thought, who would I like to do a stream with to celebrate my birthday? And I thought of two lads who, when I go to the events, I like to have a beer with. So I'll bring in the first person now. Introduce yourself, Scott. I mean, Russ.
Greetings.
Greetings. That's
Hi,
fucking
guys.
Woodlin, innit? Greetings, YouTube. We on the Coors Light? Is that a big can or is it just because it's next to you?
This is a full-size can.
Let's put Russ in full screen, actually. Let's do what Big Game I was doing yesterday. You have the spotlight, Russ?
It's there. Spotlight's up there. That's right.
Is that your salt and pepper, your spices in the background?
It is, yeah. I never use them. Display only, those bad boys.
Welcome to Dana's Pub. That's Keith.
Greetings.
LFC Gamer.
How
Keith's
are we?
actually my middle name, by the way. Useless fact for anyone. Keith.
Keith, is that your middle name?
My middle name is Keith. It's also my dad's name. I think he did it for tax evasion purposes. So he used to just get him to write to DK Meddings and fucking put the check in my bank sort of thing back in the 80s.
Well, there we go. Offshore account.
That's it. So where have you been, Russ? First question.
Yeah, I've been away from the old tubes for a bit, haven't I?
Well, you have, yes.
Or have I? That's
well, we might get into that later. That's purely down to you. You won YouTuber of the month after I put you forward, and then fucked off, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we went through lockdown, and obviously, you got us through a lockdown. Went back to work in June, and then it's just been a bit manic at work. Got through to like September time, and then we're back in lockdown 2 again. So
it's not really lockdown though. They call
it's not now. It's not.
This fucking reminds me of being grounded. This does. You know, you can't go out with your mates. You can't go fucking over the park. Can't do nothing. Just fucking go to work. Come on.
You won't know it was lockdown though. like there's a big shopping centre outside shopping centre where I work, and it's heaving, absolutely heaving. You'd never know it. We're in some kind of lockdown. It's just I think people are just cracking on with it. Really, I think they're just ignoring it, carrying on.
I just think people can't afford to be sat at home, not earning any money anymore. Especially Christmas. It's like a challenging time if you got kids.
Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? Really, with Christmas coming up and that, and it was different like back in summer because it was like an holiday. You getting paid to sit at home, 80% sit at home in sun, sit in garden, have a few beers.
But I prefer this lockdown though. I prefer this one because in the winter anyway, I fucking hibernate anyway because not many people get to the pubs because I can't be bothered walking around in the rain and everything. And I retire to play my PS4 usually for the winter. So it's just the fact that it's forced upon me. I've always been one of them people.
Yeah.
If they tell me I can't do something, I fucking want to do it. You know what I mean?
I quite like the winter. I like autumn. I think autumn's one of probably my favourite seasons next to summer. But yeah, I like to hibernate a bit. I like the dark nights, but it's just a bit crap, isn't it? When everything
makes the kidnapping easier, doesn't it? When it's dark.
Does dogging's a lot easier as well. Definitely.
Talking of dogging, how is Frank?
Frank's fine. He's in the living room. He's just chillaxing on the old settee as we speak.
Living his best life. In fact, I think that's a good intro to bring in our next person because he loves a stream. Loves a stream. We'll bring him in. Is that you not fell on that bottle? How's it going, Steve?
How you doing, guys? You alright?
Hi, guys.
Good.
Hi, guys. It's good to
Hi,
be back,
guys. So how have you been, Steve? Obviously, you've got a different backdrop from probably the last time any of us saw you.
Yeah, a bit of a house move. I've been alright. It's been hard, but yeah, I'm back. I mean, I'm not really on the tubes at the moment. I just sort of got a bit tired of the whole thing. Really, couldn't be bothered anymore. You just get a bit of YouTube burnout. So I've sort of stopped my channel for now. But I mean, I got to, I did quite well with the subscribers and that. I got to a milestone, and I thought, what's the point? Basically, I can't be bothered anymore.
You've fucking left it on a cliffhanger, though, ain't you? Because like you've shown all your boxes as though like you're getting rid of the collection, and it's going in a skip, like I don't know, some one-up cabs or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that was part of the house move, really. But I just thought, I mean, a combination of not doing the vids anymore and moving house. I thought, I'll just throw a little video together, just whack it on the channel. So whether I do come back or not, I don't know. I mean, long-term goals, maybe, but it won't be as often as I used to do it, to be fair.
What did you get to subscriber-wise?
10,000.
10,000.
Nice. That's some good going, that is, Steve. Fair play.
All for Nike shoes, eh?
Well, yeah. But no, it's a good milestone. I mean, but by the time I got to it, I was sort of like almost done with what I can do. It's only so many things you can do. All the videos are the same, really. My channel, different boxes.
Show some trainers, put some trainers on.
Show and tell channel, and maybe I'll get the energy back at some point. Maybe if I sort the shoe room in a new place, that might be a bit of impetus to do it again.
What about shoes on tour? You could take them abroad once we come
shoes on tour. Shoes on tour.
Shoes on tour.
Shoes on tour. Could do, but I can't even go abroad at the moment, mate.
Well, I know, but once we're out of all this mess,
maybe,
you could take them abroad, couldn't you? And
could be.
You could start like an OnlyFans channel, like Sneakers on Sluts or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd fucking give you $5 a month for that.
Trainers on tits.
Tits and trainers.
Well, I like that. Tits and trainers.
Nakedfeet.com.net.org.
Russ has already subscribed to that one, I think.
Yeah, I've got that one in my list already, I think.
I think that's a good place to start, though, like talking about YouTube burnout, because one of the reasons I got you guys on is because I ain't seen or spoke to you in, like, other than via text in ages. So I got to it at the end of lockdown. I was like fucking exhausted. I was out on my arse. Obviously, things happened with my mom passing away and that, and I just needed some time out. But I seem to keep coming back. I like have a few months off, recharge my batteries, and go again. But I definitely think YouTube is a different place from when I first met you two. We'll get to Russ first, because Russ, you're one of the first tubers I met. Like,
yeah, it's definitely changed. Obviously, there's a lot of new fresh blood on the scene. But I suppose it's what you want to. It's how you want to make it, isn't it? Really. I mean, for me, I said it before. It's served its purpose. I've met a lot of good people, good friends, and it got to a point where we used to go to these retro gaming markets and just sit in bar. I think the last one, I think it was Leeds, when I did that time lapse, where you, Lee, and me, Ellis, 2A, we just sat in bar. Never, yeah, and Rob, we never even went into the market. We just sat in bar purely just have a chat and have a few beers, like. But I keep meaning to do videos, but it's like how else, isn't it? It's you think about it when you're at work mainly. You think, oh, I'll do a video.
No. Do you still go up in the loft much, Russ? Do you go in the
I've boarded it up, plastered it up.
You days around to plaster the.
I've turned it into a Blue Peter time capsule.
Nice.
I did a nice swirl pattern in Artex on his ceiling.
Looks lovely. bit like your brick wall in the background, Steve. It's very artistic.
Thanks. I'm glad you said artistic.
I said artistic, yeah. By the way, yeah. Before you jump to any conclusions there.
But I mean, Russ, your channel, like, so I've had a quick scan through. You almost started as to try and find ways to fix your stuff. You had there was the Nomad and your TV and videos of Frank. So your channel started out something as completely different, and you must have stumbled on the community by doing that.
Yeah, I can't remember who I first started watching. I think it were I was living at my mum and dad's, and I knew I was going to move out, and I had my Sony Trinitron up at loft, because my bedroom were at loft at the time. When I thought, when I move out into my first house, I want to build a games room. So I thought, there's no way I can get this Trinitron into transport it, because it was massive. We nearly busted taking it up. What I miss about Russ's friend. We nearly busted taking it upstairs. But anyway, I googled best gaming retro TV, and it come up with B&O, and I think it was Future Mat 5, and Sean Fagan's RS 500. I think they both came up, and then I was just googling stuff like best RGB SCART cable for a Mega Drive, best picture output or whatever, and loads of channels coming up. I think Steve Benway come up, Darren, which is Sega Socks now, I think he popped up, and you just fall into a YouTube rabbit hole, don't you?
You do, yeah, definitely.
You just start going down this rabbit hole, and before you know it, you've watched hours worth of YouTube, and I just got into it through that. But yeah, I would say the channel's changed over the time I've been doing it. I think it's 2009 I started.
Really?
I think you're getting confused with Tony here.
No, I don't think it was
2009. That's
2009.
ancient.
Sorry, I've had a bit of a head cold. No, it wasn't 2009. It was probably 2013, 14.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good. Like I said, for me, it's the the friendship side, and you go to these events now, and it's more of a social gathering rather than else. Obviously, free beer, certain ones as well.
Beergate.
Beergate.
Can't beat
So that
free beer, lads. Can't beat free beer.
He's staying silent on that one.
the only reason I'm upset is because I wasn't there to sample a free beer. To be fair,
I won't either. I missed out on
no,
it.
you were out with me. That's why. Still.
Yeah, I know. I missed out on it. Gutted.
So, how about you, Steve? Like, obviously, you predominantly a trainer channel, Adidas sneakers, but you have stumbled into the gaming community and are very much a part of it. You're at all the events, much like Russ.
Yeah, I mean, hobby wise, like I was always into gaming, and I was into retro gaming before it was fashionable and online and that. I did have a good collection of stuff at one point, but then I got rid of that. And even like the early days of my channel, it wasn't just trainers. I would do the odd gameplay, like the shitty gameplay vids where I prop my phone in front of the telly and I play some fucking game or whatever. Which, to be fair, that's good honest YouTube, isn't it? Really, that's just good honest YouTube.
Old school, mate. It's raw.
Yeah, just fucking raw. And
as I say, amateur, the way I like my porn.
Hairy.
Yeah, they were all on my channel for years and years. Those vids, but the only reason I took them off was was it a year or 18 months ago when YouTube
Police got involved.
No, they started clamping down on all the copyright stuff really badly.
Yeah.
And you have to be child safe and all that bollocks. Yeah. So anything video game related, obviously, it was a bit of a grey area, wasn't it? If you remember, bit of a. So I just got rid of it off the channel at that point. But yeah, and they were shit. And in the end, I realised really the audience that my channel gained was purely for the trainers, really, with the odd thing with you guys, the interaction. But then, as you said, you go down a rabbit hole with the retro stuff, and still even now, like 90% of my subscriptions, or 80% maybe, they're all retro game stuff. And because I was massively into it, I'm still into it, and I've got good knowledge of retro, all the games and all that. So, but I love it. And then I went to a few events, went to Blackpool a few times. I mean, as you say, at the start, Dane, there's a group of us at the event, so we all just get on the beers, don't we?
Yeah. There's no doubt a group of people who look at us like we're a bunch of Neanderthal men who are alcoholics, and they're pretty much bang on, really. I mean, the good judges of characters, whoever think that.
I think Shamrock's last time in Blackpool summed the whole thing up, didn't it?
Yeah. Shenanigans, what a place that was.
Shenanigans,
that was it, yeah. Fucking hell.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking, that place. But good laugh.
Suited us well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did,
But as you say, when it comes to like YouTube, I mean, I just did it to document my find from boot sales, not knowing there was anything around here. And as you say, there's like a core of people who instantly take you in, like Russ, like T.N.T, and then you get to meet them in person, and you've got common interests. You have a few beers, and I understand that you almost feel once you gain that, you're kind of done with YouTube, sort of thing. And I understand that, but it's also a shame that you give up the thing that helped you find those people, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, Russ, I'll move on while we're still talking about YouTube. I was trying to get together tonight, the old T.N.T gang. I've been trying for the last 2 weeks. Paul C, he's busy tonight doing his Dame Edna Everage impressions, so he couldn't make it. Homeless Coogan isn't allowed out. You know what I mean? And Robin is another guy. I've not got contact with Robin. And Matt Soulfunk, last time I was doing the streams, was busy. And obviously there's the Biker Grove lads, Anton Decker, busy at the fucking
Castle.
So, but I remember when I was first getting into YouTube, you guys were almost like pioneers of doing this. When I started doing this, I thought of the streams you guys used to do. You were a bit ahead of the game, and you used to have specialist subjects and all that. So, Russ, if you want to start how that all come about, and why did it stop? Was my other question.
Well, the T.N.T crew. I don't know. I think it's like how else. It's like trying to arrange, as you probably know, trying to arrange live streams. obviously, people have got families and girlfriends and boyfriends.
And dog friends, Russ, and dog
Hey?
friends, and dog friends,
and dog friends. Yeah, just trying to fit it all in with modern life, and yeah, we did some good streams actually. Thinking back, I don't know about the word pioneering, but so I think most of the time we were just pissed up.
I think though, right? I think genuinely we were probably the second UK retro, because Retro and Lim was the first group to do it.
Yeah.
You remember when we launched? We had a bit of it was a friendly pop at those guys, wasn't it? And we did a few promos with the nuclear bombs and that. If you remember. Yeah. Just to have a little. It was a friendly pop at those guys, but I think
what that were about 5 years ago. That.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And we did. I mean, I think the thing we pioneered probably was just the chilled out like this, like tonight, having a beer and just
it was just
shit about what we said.
It was just taking a piss, wasn't it? Really, a bit of banter.
Yeah.
We had something to talk about, and we just got hammered. Really, well, I did anyway. And used to fall
I mean, I used to be one of the people who are over there now in the comments. I used to always be in your chat watching. And it used to be great watching the general degeneration as you got more drunk.
More piss, yeah, definitely.
But the one thing I will say is, you say it was more relaxed and laid back. It was more real for me. You know, like how they do these ones, and they're not scripted, but you already know what someone's going to say as an answer. You know, like...
It was less manufactured.
Yeah. Like, three of you could be agreeing on a point, but someone would argue their case. You know what I mean? And that's what was good. It weren't like, oh, we're all going to agree on this. Because I think one of the ones was emulation, one of the first ones you ever did.
Yeah, emulation and Everdrives, I think it was.
Yeah, stuff like that. And it was just real people talking about it, not someone with an agenda of pushing anything or not. I sometimes watch, and I hate to see it seem like I always bash the bigger channels, but I always feel they're not true to themselves and worried about what they're saying in case they upset a percentage of their viewers. Whereas when you were looking at you guys with your honest opinion and you're throwing it out there, and I can watch and listen to that all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when you become too big on YouTube and you get too much, basically when YouTube becomes your job, as in it's your income, you probably... I mean, I can understand in a way because they're probably shit scared to end their income, aren't they?
Oh yeah, but sometimes, like, some of them channels probably started out. They all had to start out somewhere, and they were probably more true to themselves, and then probably sold out somewhere along the lines. Like if someone sent me something to review for this channel, I'd give it. If it was shit, I'd tell someone it was shit. I wouldn't care. I probably wouldn't get fuck all sent me ever again. But I'd rather keep my own integrity than be a bit of a cunt, really, and just say, "Oh yeah, this is great," because they get it me for free. Like,
I mean, one of the channels that I do enjoy watching still, and I've followed him since he only had like 5,000 subs, I think, is Techmoan. And
I watch Techmoan
now. And to be fair to him, right, because he reviews like technology, gadgets, new and old and whatever, right? He gets sent a plethora of shit, right? And he, if it's shit, even if he gets sent it for free, he'll still say it's shit now.
He does, yeah.
I quite like the way he does that.
It's a bit like James May, isn't he, off Top Gear?
Well, he's a bit better than him. He's a bellend, isn't he?
Oh, James May, do you like him?
No.
Just on the off, fucking ginger beer and rum. It's a fucking yes, man. That's quite good.
Have you ever had it before? It's fucking great.
I'm just a rum and coke. In fact, story. You know when we went to Bury, fucking old Beergate.
Went to where?
I was fucking Bury when we went to Bury.
Bury.
Sorry,
Bury.
Bury.
Do you remember that fucking bar with the dance floor with the old guy on that was dancing?
No.
Me and Stu and Rob went there the last time we went up. Well,
is that when City fell over? Or not?
No, that was upstairs in Arcade Club. It was where Raz was going to spend all his money on fucking Zelda from Terror Hawks and her fucking mates. some whole birds, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was drinking rum and coke in there, and I remember the first time I went up, I had to say rum and Diet Coke because I'm diabetic. Well, by the time we left there, I was that wankered. I was just ordering rum and coke, and there was one barmaid who kept coming around saying to the staff, saying, "Make sure you fucking give him Diet Coke," because I was just that pissed. I just kept, and I just remembered her coming saying, "Make sure you give him fucking Diet Coke."
At least you were caring then.
Well, she probably didn't want me spazzing out on the floor because I'd already got some bird doing that, if I remember right.
That was quite a tame story, actually.
Very tame.
Always tame stories.
What about the piggybacks in Shenanigans?
I don't know what you're talking about, Russell.
I've got video footage.
You have. Just want to say hello to Marcus at X-Files. He actually shared this T-shirt on his Instagram, and I went out and got. Well, my missus got me for my birthday yesterday because it's Halloween, my favourite film of all time. But I used to have the VHS with this cover. It was one of the more rare variants.
Oh, happy birthday, Dane! So I didn't realise, mate. So
yeah, 27 I was, mate, yesterday.
27. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Not 37.
37, mate, unfortunately. I know I don't look it.
Yeah.
I know I don't look it. So, anyway, talking about YouTube, are we going to mention what you've been up to on YouTube, Russell, or are we not throwing it out there?
Well, maybe a bit later on.
A bit later, when the lips are looser.
Yeah.
Who's in comments?
Who's in comments? We've I've got to get this guy in. Feed me chicken. I'm fairly new and green to making videos, etc. But watching these streams recently, getting distinct insights into everyone knowing everyone. Is there a chance after lockdown there would be an? I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it would meet up. There was a meet up plan that didn't happen.
Or
if you've not seen Feed Me Chicken, after this, go and check him out. He wears a fucking chicken mask.
Sure.
That's all you need to know. And he's I'm shocked because he's retro chef's mate. And fucking Lee's as fucking vanilla as you get, but this guy wears a fucking chicken mask. And that's all I need to know.
Does he not want to cook him?
I've heard he's plucked him a few times.
Give him a slow roast.
We got Jimmy Retro, Dads and Lads, Rolex Core, Team 118.
Milkmaid. There we go.
There was also another hashtag earlier they shared milk run or something like that.
Yeah, it's that's from the other community.
The other community.
The other community.
The other community.
The dogging, is that the dogging community, Russ?
Well, I've gone from semi to pro now.
Is that what you do, like when you get to the remote area after you've GoPro'd it?
And
That's just
right,
dog away. Just dog away.
Floodlight it up and off you go.
Nice, nice. I like it. It's a good theme. It's a good theme. It's a bit like,
we'll talk about the other community later. So, because I want Russ to feel relaxed in his sceneries.
I think I'm going to crack open the old JD.
Get on it.
Straight from the bottle, lad.
I'm going to have me another rum in a minute. Ooh, nice.
A miniature bottle of JD, Russ.
1 litre, bad boy.
It's one of them little miniatures, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
I always remember when I first met Russ at, do you remember when Russ used to video in his loft? I remember meeting Russ at Doncaster and he came up to me, I was thinking, I thought because I'm sure you used to fucking angle that camera so you looked like you was about 6'4".
That's what he's doing now. Look.
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'8". Haven't you?
With my arms up.
I was just saying with your arms up. I do like you, Lee. I was just look, man. You don't wear if you wear, I don't know, wear a mask, wear your chef whites or something. But Chicken Man, I want to see Chicken Man do a fucking double act with Game Zone Bird Room. That would be it. I'd fucking end my YouTube channel then.
That'll be a stream, wouldn't it? That'll be a stream.
You fucking popped out to get that because you only normally have the cheap fucking 9p Aldi pop, don't you?
Oh no, I need proper Diet Coke. I can't drink roller cola.
Roll it, Panda Pop.
Can't drink Panda Pop. It's got to be the real thing. I'm not a big fizzy drink fan, but
This
You
is what
secret
Russ
lemonade
got,
ginger?
really, and this is what a fucking normal size one should be.
Nice. But it's good. Spiced rum and ginger beer,
Cheers.
mate. It's fucking boss, isn't it?
Yeah, I never
Right,
had it before, man. Never had it before, and I thought, you know what, it come in that set. I thought I'd try it first.
Yeah, Jamaican shandy's nice as well, you know.
What's in that?
It's red stripe, ginger beer, alcoholic ginger beer, and a shot of spiced rum.
Nice.
That's a Jamaican shandy. It's nice, mate. It's nice.
They used to fucking sell Red Stripe in the Rock Bar in Dudley, JB's, man. It's fucking hell, roughest hole you've ever been in, man. But everyone used to drink Red Stripe and throw the can over the shoulder when they'd finished.
I love a bit of red stripe, man.
last time I had some Red Stripe were first. What do you call it? You know, I forgot what they're called now. That big gaming event in Manchester.
Play,
yeah. Went there and wandered in and we spotted Tootie, me and Ellis at the time, and I bought us a couple of Red Stripes at bar.
nice.
That's the last time I drunk it.
I have not had it.
since.
I'm not had it in donkey's years. While we're talking about events, I was going to move on to the events because what was your first event then, Russ? Like, and what was it like meeting up with other tubers?
That was the first event, Play Expo Manchester, 2014, I think it was.
Because now, like when you go mob heavy, don't you? You've normally got Homeless Coogan with you,
Almost Coogan.
Ellis. He's not even in the chat tonight. I'm really disappointed in Lee.
Well, he's got internet issues, hasn't he?
He's got problems with his internet, isn't he? Downloading all that fucking dodgy stuff he's watching tonight, probably.
I've heard he's into Victorian porn.
Is he?
Yeah, big time.
Big dresses and like frilly
Big dresses, frilly.
Putting her on the rack.
Yeah. Yeah, he's into that shit. What's Steve wearing? Is that a new T-shirt?
Show us that jumper. It's a jumper, I think.
No, it's Adidas. Yeah, it's Adidas Stormtrooper.
Well, I like that.
That is quite smart.
That's very colourful. Have you just slipped into that, Steve?
No, he's had it on all night.
I don't know.
Right. I must be getting drunk then. Hey?
How strong is that JD, lad?
Triple shot.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't have normal measures, does Russ? So we were talking. Russ was telling me about the first time he went to play. What was the first event you went to then, Steve? Like, because who did you come up with? Like, because you're a bit.
No, it was. Yeah. It was a Play Blackpool, and I'm trying to think now. I remember because I was sub to like all these guys in the game and stuff. So although I did Adidas channel myself, I was sub to all these gaming guys. It was a bit like you were saying, Dane, before. I was always in the comments or commenting on the videos so much. So I think my name was probably known, and then I went to Play Blackpool. I don't know what year was it, 2015 or 16 maybe. I don't know. And I went up there. I was just on my Todd, booked into a hotel, and I think I met you guys, didn't I? Russ met you and Lee and that. If you remember. I
can't remember how we got talking, Steve. I don't know how I found you on YouTube, or if you found me first or what.
Yeah, I started just watching
talking
you.
Me.
Yeah, and it was just a bit. I just went up on my own, stayed in a hotel. I just met everyone in the bar at the fucking the shittest hotel in the fucking universe.
Shipwreck.
The fucking Shipwreck. Yeah.
Classic.
Well, yeah, it's awesome. It's that shit that it makes it.
It couldn't be anywhere else now, I don't.
It's weird. That's part of it, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
definitely. Fair, like Blackpool is its own micro universe. Like they've actually invested in a really modern, and it's quite impressive, the tram system up and down. But they only take fucking cash. Fucking weird, isn't it?
Don't they do contactless?
No, don't they fuck all? Those cash only.
What, on the tram now? You can get an app now. Last time, because I stay up in fucking where all the coffin dodgers. I'm up in Cleverley, just because I think it's close to the Norbreck and it's away from all you fucking ruffians. But you can have an app now where you just get on the fucking tram every day.
Yeah, they've changed then since last. I think last.
Yeah,
year.
they don't take groats.
Yeah, they only had cash last year, but no, but that we're going back 5 years. Like that was my original event. So I just drove up once, and I had such a good laugh, like with all you guys, and then we've been to a few since. We've been to the ones in the Midlands as well, haven't we? In the Walsall Stadium.
Yeah, that was a good one. Revival, wasn't it? That
Revival, yeah. When you tried to steal the cart from the foyer of the hotel, Russ, remember that?
I tried to what?
No, the little cart with the fudge on, the little.
Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
like a
was
small
hotel.
dwarf-sized cart, wasn't it, Russ?
Yeah, it
you
was.
tried to carry it away, mate.
That's a good. Tell you what, that's a good picture. That I might get it on Tinder.
Yeah.
not Bumble.
Or Bumble. Or Plenty of Fish.
Bumble.
You guys must have known each other about 4 or 5 years ago, because I was scrolling back through Russ's videos again. And you did a GRS together at some point.
We did.
Because he's got a picture of Steve's Shoe People logo, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hashtag GRS. I forget about all that. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, hashtag.
That used to be one of the premium hashtags on the internet.
It all went to shit about 18 months ago. Probably 2 years. Probably 2 years ago, actually.
No. It was only towards the end of last lockdown with the infamous laptop fire live on.
Oh God, don't remind me. I do need to replace the smoke alarms after that.
So what happened? What happened, Russ?
Basically, we had a phone party with local fire brigade. Laptop went up.
What? Sorry. Is it? So not only burgers catch on fire, but laptops.
Not only burgers, but China. Start to HDMI boxes. I should have stuck with RF, shouldn't I?
Rust Frequency, weren't it? Known as
Rust Frequency. That's the one.
Right. We're speaking of earliest memories of events. One of them was I was in a late night casino in Blackpool with T.N.T, Rich King Retro, and a couple of others. Right. Everyone else was flagging. Rich King Retro went away for an hour, came back high as a kite. I don't know what he'd been up to. Like,
well, that could have been something else.
We went in there because there was a big boxing match on at 4 a.m. or something. So we were all in there just whiling away. And yeah, one of the memories was chatting to T.N.T quite a bit actually, and Rich King Retro. It was like he just woke up on it, fresh as a daisy. So I don't know what he's up to. Like. Yeah.
He can fucking eat some food. Rich King Retro can. Every time I'm in an event with him, he goes to spoons after. He always has burger and chips, and then he has fucking like summit and custard. Every time I've ever gone to like something to eat with him, he has the same.
But he's disappeared, hasn't he? What's happened to Rich? I've not seen him for ages.
Burnout.
Well, he shot himself in the foot because he told everyone where he was going to the fucking car boots, and he can't get nothing anymore.
Yeah, because he was like, he had a huge collection, didn't he?
The last time I saw any of his footage was another channel was using it, and when they got brought up about it, I think they rung the police or something. That's all.
Another channel were using his footage
without his permission, and then shit it fan.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you nice fellow there, Rich.
He's a good lad. Likes Lewis Hamilton a bit too much, but he's fucking all right.
I am sure, like he's on amphetamines, like or something, because
he's high on life. High on life.
Too much energy.
Stu reckons he got locked out of his hotel or something. I heard a story about fucking someone walking into him having a shit at the Norbreck because the lock wasn't working on the door.
I've heard that.
Or did he walk in on someone else having a shit? I can't remember.
Wasn't it
Big Rob?
Yeah, I think it was Rob. Yeah. Put it this way, I don't want anyone opening the door when I'm having a shit, but I definitely wouldn't want it to be Champion 2D, Rob.
Hey, Dane said, especially when you're cresting. You
said that, but I like to have a poo with
that's
the
a
door
private
open.
moment. That is a private moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Raz says, hurdy-gurdy, Rich King, hurdy-gurdy-gurdy, birdie-birdie, I'm yellow like a Simpson. Thanks for that, Raz, again. He misses Rich King.
Who else is in comments, Dane?
We've got Schmups and stuff, which is Daz. I hope it's Daz and not some sort of fucking troll account, but I do believe it is Daz. How are you, mate? Having a bed down with Jay, poor Jay. I'm going to confess here, man. Me and Stu, I'm sure it's more than once we've shared a bed, top and tails.
Oh, yeah.
Because I go on these adventures with him and Rob now, don't I? And they only book a room for two. So I end up top and tailing with Stu.
Top and tail, innit?
What I will say, none of them snore. So that's a fucking bonus.
Don't go skiing, middle of the night.
That's Rob in the morning when he wakes up, that is.
You don't wake up in the middle of the night with your hand trapped between two pillows, do you? No.
I must say, like you guys, Lee, Stu, Rob, even Paul C, the Australian twat who fucking couldn't come on. There's a group of us, as you say, we fucking congress to the events. We have an hour's worth of gameplay. Might buy a fucking game if we're lucky.
Well,
and then it's beeline to the bar, innit? I love selling at events, but I also love my social events when I can go out. And it's like a lads' weekend away, innit? We have a good time, we have a good crack. We don't just talk games, we sit and put the world to right. I mean, Jay Cybersnake 7 as well. I remember at Bury, me and Stu, and I think it was Mark Burnt Out Culture, all sat around just fucking talking for ages.
All good, guy. I mean, that's what it's about, though, isn't it? It's not about like these plastic channels that like MTV style, trying to create their own thing, and it's just.
What are we talking about here, Steve?
Well, what are we talking about?
Who are we talking about here?
No, it's just somehow like it's about like just people getting together.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi. I'd love to see Tony at an event. Has anyone ever met Tony at an event while we're on?
I miss out on Tony at Blackpool.
Lee did, didn't he? Didn't Lee?
Lee met him, and Chris and Gav. Didn't you meet? Were you there, Steve, that night when Tony rocked up?
I wasn't at that event.
I need to get Gav on to see if he's grown into that jacket that he wore at last Blackpool.
Oh, yeah. That's horrible, that wasn't it?
It was like Martin McFly's coat, weren't it, with the fucking arms?
Didn't he have what did I say he had now with AIDS?
Yeah, you said he had AIDS.
I think he's recovered from it fully. He had some fruit and veg off Mark's stall.
So those lads haven't been on for a bit, have they either?
No.
Chris is because Chris kind of moved to Twitch, didn't he? And I can't get my fucking head around.
I spoke to Chris other week. He's other day actually.
He's moving out.
He's moving out. Yeah, he's a bit busy.
Is he? Is he still making the Zelda shields as well at the Grove?
He's still receiving blocks of wood from Spain. Where were it now? Spain?
Italy, weren't it?
Italy, that were it. Yeah.
I mean,
hand carved though.
He's uncarved a few now, tell me.
Yeah. Was that olive tree? Original olive tree wood, was it?
Italian wood, that was.
Italian wood, yeah.
I mean, I'm not being funny, right? If I ever, there's two people who do this, Mark Burtout Culture and obviously Chris. If I ever met a major fuck up, right, about buying
keep it quiet, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't be fucking telling any of you lot for sure, and I certainly wouldn't be letting
keep it quiet.
Me know. I wouldn't be letting me know that is for sure. Because as stupid video, I am one of them people. If you have a little bit of thread fucking hanging from your top, I will pull it until it's fucking nearly ruined your shirt, just to see what fucking happens. I am one of them people. Dazza says, "Fuck me, lads." End of sentence. No, so we're out of lockdown. The next need will be off the chart. Oh, definite, man. No sooner that first, it could be the shittest event. It could be, but I'm fucking going to it because I need a blowout, man. I need to fucking go and have a laugh, man. As you say, Leeds, you never even come in the fucking event, and it was just a good day out. And I weren't even drinking because I was.
We just sat in bar. It were all right.
Is that when you put the camera on the table?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
That time lapse.
Yeah.
Just set it in bar. I think it was £2 to get into the market, and we never even went in. I mean, normally when me and Lee go, we'll have a walk round because Steve will let us in. We'll have a walk round for 10 minutes, and then we'll go to the bar. We didn't even do that. We just went straight to the bar.
Is that another case though of like the whole retro thing? Well, I'm going to say the word burnout again, because basically all the games most of the games you want to play, or you've been there and done it. I don't know. Is it a case of that?
I don't know. I think for me, it's when I got into it all, and I was like buying my Mega Drive games, and I was planning on building my games room in my loft in house and that. I think a lot of it's nostalgia, isn't it? And memories, and you build a lot upon that. But yeah, I mean, I do like retro gaming, but I'll be honest with you, I've not done any gaming for probably July. I've been a bit busy. But no, on a serious note, I've not done much gaming at all, really. I mean, I've got a Switch. I've got bloody Luigi's Mansion 3 sealed, and then I pre-ordered Mario 3D Classics, whatever it's called. That's still sealed. And I was talking to Chris the other day about buying Hyrule Warriors. I've not played that.
Keep it sealed, though.
Not even ordered it.
Keep it sealed, mate.
Russ, I've got a question for you from Raz there. Do you still have a pinball?
He's talking about the Sonic pinball he gifted me. I don't know when it was, but yeah, Raz, I've still got it. It's in the loft. You're like a Sonic pinball mountain, I think it is. I'm sure it's that.
Oh, the Kong Man. It was a Kong Man version, wasn't it?
Eh?
Was it the Kong Man one that was Sonic? The pinball climber, like.
Yeah, like a Sonic mountain.
Yeah.
Job.
Yeah, it's called Kong Man, the original.
But that's
Yeah, you bought the Sonic version, yeah.
Yeah.
Loro / Shmups and stuff. Must be another arcade complete. Apart from Beergate, it was awesome. But the thing is,
I miss Beergate.
Beergate was a shit situation when it happened, but if it hadn't happened, every event has to have something to talk about, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, fair. I'll come on now. It was all quite
surreal.
Surreal, really. I mean, it wasn't mainly me, to be fair. It was someone else, but I won't mention.
Whoa!
I won't mention it.
How many?
Is this Retro Unlimited?
I was the Robin to Batman. That's all I'll say.
You were the Robin. Oh, so you weren't even the ringleader? Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't the
typical Scoto. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was silly. It was stupid. But
how many pints did you pull?
It was, it was what it was.
It's all got sorted.
How many pints did you pull?
I poured like a bit of foam, and then the rest was someone else. That's all I'll say.
Is he also called Steve?
Could be.
Steve and Steve, eh?
But no, but to be fair though, that was a great meet up, and say Daz has come on there. I mean, he was one of the earliest the guys that I met up with in that Blackpool event as well, going back 5-6 years, whenever it was. And Daz has always been about bringing the people together, because that was his meetup. I think there was a lot of pressure on Daz, that arcade club meetup, to be fair, because it's quite a big deal, isn't it, when you're bringing that many people together from all over the country, and Raz came as well, didn't he?
I know that was unfortunate, Raz being there, really, but.
Yeah, but Raz is. I mean, I always say to Raz, he's like, he's not honorary Brit, isn't he? Because he's part of the scene, isn't he? He's part of the scene as anyone.
Raz from Norway.
Norwegian Raz. Yellow.
He's from Denmark. Fucking hell.
Is he?
Finland, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Finland. Yeah.
He's finished. He looks yellow. I'm worried about him. If you've not seen Raz lately, he's been on a few streams. He was on with Planet Retro last night. Jaundice. Bad jaundice.
Jaundice?
Yellow.
Yeah, we all love Raz, though, don't we? He's a cracking lad.
He is. He's
Could have been the lighting though, surely.
no. I think he's yellow. Yeah, I think he's yellow. If he had my hair, he'd look proper Swedish. He's gone grey now, isn't he? Old age, old age.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, I hope
Comes
he's
to us
okay.
all, doesn't it?
I heard because he works in hospitality, doesn't he? So I think his firm was struggling. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm guessing this is to you, Russ.
Okay, now. Can I have a bit drink snicker?
No, Steve's drink sneaker. Your sex pest. I'm gonna ask the horrible question. What is my fucking name? I will highlight that comment.
He'll let you know. He'll let you know.
See, Sean's been experimenting back in the tubes. I've noticed. I've not commented on his video. I've not commented on a lot of people's videos, but he was experimenting in Premiere Airs.
He did. I saw it pop up over a Premiere video. How to conserve bog rolls and hand cream.
Wasn't he playing Final Fight on some sort of system? Because
I don't know. I didn't watch.
He's the epitome of CRT snobbery, isn't he? Really, Sean.
He's very tall. I'll tell you that now. He's very tall.
He's very tall.
Very tall. But then again, I'm very small, so.
You say that to everyone, Russ, don't you? To be fair.
What? You're very tall.
Yeah.
I heard he said that to like Glory Hunter Scott. He's about 3 inches fucking higher than him.
I don't know if Have I met Glory Hunter Scott?
He's about same height as you.
How tall is he?
5'2", something like that.
5'8".
Knee high to a fucking grasshopper, lad. All right.
There's a lot of short people in fucking the gaming community.
Oh, there was a famous photo actually. There was a famous photo, and we'll have to try and dig it out, won't it? It was you, Russ, wasn't it? It was Jay and Raz together. I'm sure it was you three.
I can't remember this photo.
Yeah, you're all pissed, but because.
Well, we're at Arcade Club by any chance?
Yeah, I think it was Arcade Club. Yeah, because you're all like, obviously, like
They weren't fake Jay though, were it? Because they were fake Jay, weren't they? At Arcade Club. Can you remember him, Fake Jay?
Fake Jay, who's that?
Fake Jay. They were. I tried to get them two to pose together. Russ is the only person in the world that is shorter than me. Well, that's made me feel brilliant, James. Thank you.
Are you the reason why at Arcade Club they still put out a few stalls for people like to get to the fucking machines, like the buttons and
what?
They put stalls out, don't they, so you can get to the buttons and stuff
No.
Talking about events, anyway, do we think they'll be back? Do we think they'll be the same? Because I think there's going to be a mass group of people who are petrified to go. Hopefully, it's the smelly fuckers who don't wear deodorant. But
what, the people that are afraid of germs?
Yeah, like the germaphobes.
Who's afraid of germs, though?
Fucking, there's a few of them afraid of washing and water. I know that when I fucking go to the events.
I think hopefully they'll come back, but I mean, because I'm on a double-edged.
Pole dancing? What? I missed that. Pole dancing, Munter Hunter.
Well, we know who that is, don't we?
Love it. Get that in hashtag.
Get that as a hashtag.
Let's get that trending.
But no, what I mean, because with myself, like I go to the sneaker events as well, and it's all the same. So will these events come back?
What do you do at these sneaker events?
I think they will. Will it be next year? Hopefully. But it's all dependent on the vaccine. Well, bullshit, isn't it? You know what happens.
We're not wrong.
That's not the first time.
Right,
all right.
Russ.
Keep filming.
Russ.
Keep filming.
Show people your spice rack. What's in your spice rack, mate? Come on, bit of paprika.
Oh yeah, got a bit of paprika in there.
No. The way you judge someone's spice rack is pick one of them and then show us the best before date on it.
No, these are new.
I remember Mum and Dad having like a spice rack and never using it, and some of the stuff was out of date, like in the 80s, late 80s.
Paprika. Here we go. Paprika. Best before 18th of October 2019. Oh fuck.
That's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, you're right. It tastes all right, though.
What was that, Russ? What spice was that you just had? Down?
Paprika.
Oh, nice.
Any Colombian marching band?
Not since 2009.
Right, I'm glad Keith said this, right? I don't know about you, right, but my local CX, it fucking stinks a bit out. And Stu reckons that's just mine, but I see loads of people who all say the same, as though like it's full of the unwashed.
The unwashed.
The unwashed. I mean, they don't. My local CX always stinks a bit, PO, to be fair.
Do you think it's just the clientele of person entering the shop?
Yeah, they're all waiting for Christmas to get their Lynx Africa set still.
Oh dear.
Eddie, are we going after party tonight? Then are we?
After party.
Steve is looking for the spice you get at the corner shops in Manchester.
Eddie must knock around there. Then he seems the sort of person who'd be into that sort of thing.
Well, to be fair, Eddie wears purple leather trousers, doesn't he? So.
You're not into spice scene, are you, Steve?
I wish it was. To be fair, I mean, when you see the
videos,
fucking spice heads on the high streets in the middle of the day. I mean, they're having a good time, aren't they? Let's be quite fucking honest.
Would you do that at home? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd probably do it in the confines of my own home, like rather than
what alone? What about if
just
you're
alone? Yeah, just alone. Yeah. It'd be like the end of it.
Would you have a defibrillator like James Bond?
It'd be like the end of 2001.
Oh. 2001 a good year.
A bit of Brute. He's making a comeback apparently, so he might actually smell in fashion, even though he doesn't look in fashion.
Yeah, because what's his name's advertising it? Old
High Karate. High Karate is what you want, lads.
What's he called? Mean Machine. Fucking hell.
Jason Statham.
Footballer.
Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones. He's advertising it, isn't he?
Is he?
He's advertising.
I don't know, but do you reckon, like in Africa, they have a Lynx England that just smells of fags and disappointment?
Yeah, definitely.
My mate Rich is on about the Bagheads up Brierley Hill. Fucking, that's near where I live. I went. Oh God, yeah, Brierley Hill. It's a very rough place. Rich once lived in a penthouse in Brierley Hill, aka top floor of the flats.
What's Steve on here?
High Karate.
Karate. You still see Liam?
Liam, yeah. Yeah, he fixed my car the other week. In fact, he was in the comments earlier.
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
Hi, guys. Was it Home Alone?
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, like a 70s stallion.
What was the other one? Old Spice. Fucking hell. I'm sure my dad still got some of that.
Hang on.
Drink it. So you get it down the neck.
It probably tastes better than it smells, to be fair.
Probably does.
See, I'm still stuck in the like late 90s. I like a bit of dupe and fucking dab it off cool water.
I've got some cool water. I just said that.
It's fucking.
What was the other one? Bit of dupe.
It's alright, cool water. It's lovely. It's lovely stuff.
Dupe Jump, I think mine's called.
Dupe Jump. I think I've got some of that actually as well.
I used to have Calvin Klein as well back in the day, and Jean-Paul Gaultier.
I can imagine you, mate, with your little Calvin Klein jeans on, with a white t-shirt going around the
skinny jeans.
I still wear skinny jeans. I only wear skinny jeans.
I must admit, I've got some skinny jeans.
Are yours ripped like Coogan's?
No, they're not ripped like Coogan's. That's just
Coogan's
not
got
right.
Baggy jeans, hasn't he? He's got like ripped, and they're only ripped because they're that old. They're not like fucking ripped because they're style like that.
Razzy's saying the after parties killed me, fuck's sake. That was actually quite a good Raz impression then, weren't it? Did we go till 6 last night? Well, obviously, Raz, we wouldn't fucking know because you're on stupid Swedish time, we're on English time.
Is he in -2 hours or is it?
No, he's fucking plus.
Is he?
Forwards, isn't it?
He's plus.
Is it plus 2 hours?
Yeah, so his time, yeah, so that's 4 a.m. our time then, isn't it?
So Steve, explain to everyone who doesn't know what the after parties, because the after parties was something that stemmed from my original lockdown fucking streams, didn't they?
Yeah, they were good. Like, so if a few guys want to get together or just have a few laughs afterwards, that's not broadcast.
Hi, guys.
It's like, well, what do you call it now? A Teams meeting. Basically, when you're getting smashed.
A what meeting?
You know, that's it. Yeah.
A what meeting?
A Teams meeting. That's what. That's the lockdown thing, isn't it, these days? Yeah.
I thought you said something else then. I didn't
no, but it's almost like though, lads, isn't it? What we've been doing for ages has suddenly become mainstream with all the Teams meetings and all that. You know.
Zoom. You know about Zoom here?
Well, no. Teams is what like business users.
What was that fucking app that Pete Armrad was all using at the beginning of the original lockdown?
House
and
Party.
You'd open your phone and you'd be in bed and like your fucking picture would be straight.
House Party.
That was it.
It was just. I opened it once and there was this big fucking fat bird dancing about in a bedroom. And I thought, what the fuck's going on here? It turned out it was Paul C.
Dana's trousers look like he's lost a fight with one of Joey Exotic's tigers. You'd lose an arm if you were with fucking one of them. I remember when I first started, I was one of the first people who started watching that shit during the first lockdown.
You started the trend. I watched every one of them.
Yeah, because I was trying to explain as how like nonchalantly they reacted to the woman who actually lost her arm to the tiger.
Oh, she wasn't even bothered. She just went straight back to work.
Yeah, sure. And the guy who walked so much that he wore his actual feet out, so he had to fucking.
He got some new teeth though, didn't
he? He did, yeah.
Mind you, they all got new teeth. To be fair.
Fucking Joey Exotic, that bitch Carol Baskin.
Into what's his name doing? Taking him off in a film.
Who?
Fucking hell. Conair. Forgot his name.
Oh no! Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
It's Nicolas Cage.
Apparently.
Someone asked in a WhatsApp group if I had a guilty pleasure of gaming. I don't. But with films, I like Nicolas Cage films.
He's got some of them. He's played some cracking roles, hasn't he?
He has that.
Fuck, doesn't he?
He was good in Wicker Man.
Hey, one of the best videos you can watch on YouTube, I think, is Nicolas Cage loses his shit, and you just gotta. It's all like cut scenes of all his films.
Yeah.
And his most intense. Let's put it like that. Quite funny thing to watch.
You can see the films when he's struggling for money and he's just took any role that's going.
Have you seen that one where he's on that plane and everyone's disappearing?
No, that's
good. On Netflix, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it's shocking. It's shocking that.
I'm fucking watching that later.
Have you seen it, Steve?
Yeah. The last good film he did was, which was a decent film, was called Knowing. That was a pretty decent film.
Knowing, is that early 2000s?
Knowing, I think I've seen that.
It's where the world's going to end and his kid keeps writing the same thing.
I'm thinking of
in that where they disappear. What's that called? Where they disappear on when he's on that plane.
No, that's horrendous. That film's horrendous.
That is shocking.
That's like a proper straight to
TV movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shite.
I'm going to watch it. I actually watched a good film the other day it's on Amazon Prime called Level 16. That's quite good. It's about, I don't want to spoil it, but it's about, they're girls and they're like being risen to be adopted. So you think, and like each year is a level. So like when they get to 16 is the last year before they get adopted sort of thing. But it's got a good twist at the end. It's got a good twist at the end. So to be fair, it's not a bad film. Level 16. Oh.
What's the twist like? The people.
Yeah, but if I tell you that
the people adopted are fathers of each other's daughters.
Oh,
see,
no.
See,
don't bring me down to that level.
See, I thought right because there's a scene where you see the parents come because they pick which kid they want to adopt, and I thought it was pure nonsense, but it's not. There's no nonsense at all involved in it.
Okay.
But it is a good twist, man. It's quite good.
Have you seen? Fucking hell! What's that one on Netflix? That Coogan told me to watch it. Abducted in Plain Sight.
Oh fuck me! Where the guy gets
Alien story.
No, it's not Alien Story.
It is.
It's
It's
a
for
girl
Alien,
who's
Alien
in-
Story.
It's not. It's a girl gets kidnapped by a neighbour. She was actually a TV presenter or something, weren't she?
He abducts her in camper van, and then he says that he needs to have sex with her because of aliens.
But doesn't he rack her dad off as well, or her dad racks him off? Or...
He leant over and relieved his dad.
Because
When-
isn't that...
Like, it sounds like one to miss that, Russ. Funny enough.
Oh, it's shocking.
Hoops is good though. Have you watched Hoops yet?
Too much swearing.
It's
No.
crazy series that is. That is the only good thing that Coogan's ever told me decent to watch.
What's Hoops then?
Oops.
It's
Just swearing.
it's about a basketball coach at school. But
Level 42. Well, great band. They are.
so come on, Russ. It's time to tell everyone what is this other community that you're part of, Russ?
Well, before I delve into this,
Go on then.
How long have we got left on stream?
We've got another 45 minutes.
45 minutes, right? Okay. So, obviously, the retro gaming or modern gaming or whatever is classed as a hobby, isn't it?
Yep.
So, my question to the viewers out there watching this stream right now is, what other hobbies have people got?
Okay,
Because
I'll look out for the reply to that, and I'll
I have got other hobbies. Dogging is one of them, obviously. Drinking, watching porn. I've got a few hobbies, but yeah, I've took up another hobby, and obviously you've discovered it. You've what's the word? You've not probed me. You've not pestered.
Steve
you've
was the one who told
investigated.
me.
Eh?
I'll tell you, while he ain't here, fucking Steve was the one who told me.
Oh, does Steve know?
Steve told me.
you.
Steve told me that you got another channel. Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh.
Another channel. Cat's out of the bag there.
I know, yeah. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, I think
we've
you
got
more
some,
actually. Yeah, I think I did tell him a few months back.
Retro
Modern
shit
cars.
like modding cars, dads and lads
No.
gaming, like cycling and karate.
Cycle.
Oh,
Yeah.
cycling.
Oh. I've done the whole modding cars scene. Many years ago. I think I've exhausted that avenue. I think I got a bit too old for that. Plus,
This is also true. My
working
mate,
cars.
Rich, he's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
MC.
Bobs, DJing, cars, Fiestas, all Fezzes, Mark IIs.
We don't know fucking Euro trash music, Raz. You can fuck off with your techno.
Yeah, especially when you're wearing headphones around your neck constantly. Hi, guys.
Fucking golf.
Golf?
Say.
What? Volkswagen Golf?
I was hoping he meant that.
Hi there. What are we talking about? Cars, are we back in the day? Or?
Other
No,
hobbies.
we're about other hobbies.
Well, yeah, I collect trainers.
No, other hobbies. Other hobbies, Steve. And maybe if you've developed another channel from that hobby.
Well, there's the all-time golden number one, isn't there? The male number one hobby.
What, fleshlight reviewer? I don't know. What?
Flashlight review.
The golden ticket, Russ. The golden ticket.
What? Willy Wonka? I don't know. What are you telling me here? Chocolate factory owner? What are we on about here?
Fried
Eating
chicken,
fried chicken and getting fat. I suppose that's one hobby. Sorry, I'm trying to take you off the main subject, aren't I?
You're not, because we're obviously going to come back to it.
Yeah, but Russ. I mean, just share it.
Stu already knows somehow because of his comment, unless I told him. I can't remember.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Russ, save the fortune. Yeah, Stu knows then. Stu knows.
Yeah, Russ, to be fair, mate. I mean, why?
I've took up mountain biking.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got. I feel like I'm admitting to taking drugs for a long period of my life.
You know what though, Russ? Because I've watched your other channel, and it's got very similarities to how your other channels. Like, you don't just do certain videos; you show how to add stuff to your bike, obviously. You know, which is what you've done all along with your game collection. When you add something, you show everyone how you do it, like with your Bang & Olufsen. In fact, your Bang & Olufsen video, is one of the few that's fucking highlighted in my favourites at the top. Although it helped me fucking zero because I fucking put it in and it fucked up my telly.
Well, did you write down the settings first?
No, I fucking didn't because I didn't listen. I skipped that bit and went to the bit where it went to the numbers that I needed for my fucking telly.
Bro, so have you actually have you put the addition to your bike? Have you made the dildo bike?
Dildo bag?
Yeah.
What? Where I've removed the seat?
No, just get a hold.
You see, Team 118.
You got to link it to the.
He's from the other community.
You got to link it to the chain and the gears, haven't you? Obviously, you know. I put a whole stuff.
I've not got a dildo, not quite yet.
Is that bike in his picture? That looks like a scrambler to me. Is that a scrambler?
It's
or is it Speedway bike?
Speedway, yeah.
Speedway. Speedway's a big thing in Dudley.
That's my mate Scott from the other community.
See? This is what could happen to you, Russell. Broke his arm, collarbone, and didn't go back.
So I took up downhill mountain biking, broke my arm and collarbone, didn't go back.
I heard you do uphill mountain biking now, Russ. Is that true?
I do uphill, downhill, everything. Love to do mountain biking. I was in BMX loads of years and years ago.
What about gardening, Russ? Did you do uphill gardening too?
Uphill gardening. I've tried. You know what? I've tried a bit of gardening, but I filmed a bit, but it's a bit slow. I'll be honest with you. It's a bit slow.
Is the trowel action a bit repetitive? Is it?
You know, just trying to get that straight line edging. It's just a bit slow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I like your shed video though. Your shed video is good.
Frank's here.
Oh yeah, let's get Frank on stream.
Frank's here. He's here. Look, he's here. Come on.
The real star.
Come on. He's here. Look, bless him.
For those who have never met, this is Frank, the real star of the GRS.
He is the real star, aren't you?
We all love little Frankie, don't we? Let's be honest. How old's Russ?
Hey?
How old's Frankie?
He's 9 now.
That's a good age, isn't it? Good age.
What do you mean it's good age?
I don't know. It's a good age, 9, isn't it?
Dads and Lads says, for fuck's sake, not a proper cyclist. So Dads and Lads is one of these products of fucking Lance Armstrong, Bradley Williams.
I follow Dads and Lads Gaming on Instagram, and he's a bit of a roadie. He's a roadie. I'm a well.
Are you off piste for us? Are you off piste?
I do a better off piste, yeah, but
and a bit of on piste as well, don't you?
On piste.
Have you just got the one bike? Have you just got the one bike?
Just the one bike, yeah.
Is it Russ? I've heard the rumor. Is it a tricycle or the technical term a trike?
No, it's got 2 wheels.
I've actually watched some of your videos. The one you did at night was quite good, to be fair, mate. And it
caused a few issues, that one, actually. Somebody broke their arm riding the wrong way around the Sherwood Pines.
Did they?
At night, yeah. Very controversial.
Have you come off? You've not come off on camera yet, have you? That could be
on camera now.
Sorry, what? Sorry.
I've had concussion though, off the camera.
Box Rider.
Box Rider.
That's a good name. That's a good channel name, to be fair, isn't it?
I prefer electric crotch rocket.
That's a good channel name, yeah, too.
It actually is a good channel name, and as I say, you know,
It's a play on words from Fast and Furious.
Is it? I've not watched
It is.
Fast and Furious.
There's a line in Fast and Furious where it refers to crotch rocket. So I just added the electric bit because my bike is electric.
Well, you cheat. Do you cheat then?
It's a cheap bike, yeah. It's a cheap bike. Because I'm not as fit as I was when I was 18. I'm 38 now. Or am I 37?
You're fucking older than me. That's
No,
for sure.
38. I'm 38. Frank, what's the matter? He's crying. Come on, up here.
You should take little Frank in a basket like E.T. That's what I think.
Frank don't like downhill.
So Russ, like I like watching because I hear the fear in your voice sometimes when you ride it. Yeah, there's definitely fear in your voice.
How many videos have you watched?
That's
I've watched a
the
couple.
action through the seats.
There's There's a lot of heavy breathing as well, Russ, as well sometimes, especially when you're going uphill.
Yeah, that's because I'm generally unfit. Frank, what are you doing? Smelling my face.
Yeah, I thought you might have gone into photography as well because your Instagram became very artsy as well with the pictures you were sharing.
You know what? I like photography. I've always been into photography, but yeah, I just thought I'd try mountain biking. It gets me out of the house, and like I said before, it's a different hobby, but there's a whole new community.
It is a good hobby actually.
Over at mountainbikingworld.com.
There's a few good. I mean, I went mountain biking about 3-4 years ago in mid Wales. There's a really good. We hired out me and all my mates. We hired out a log cabin for the weekend, and we went mountain biking. And they've got because on mountain biking trails, don't you have black trails, don't you?
Yeah, black, red, blue, green.
Black, red, and what's the worst one? Is that black? Is it or red?
Black's worse, yeah.
Yeah, so we went on the black. It's called the Dragon's Back in mid Wales. It's it is scary shit. Like when you're bolting down the hillside like that, and it is scary shit. Like, to be fair, I came off at about fucking 20 miles an hour, landed at fucking nettles and that, and I was grateful because there was fucking rocks just underneath and a fucking little river going through, you know. So
yeah, it's I don't know. It's adrenaline. It's weird. Like I'm not really bothered about the uphill bit. I'm more into the downhill bit.
Yeah. But the uphill bit's the hard bit to get to the downhill bit, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. It's all. I don't mind going up the uphills, but I prefer going downhills, straight line smashing. Just smash it down some.
But I was going down a hill, right? I was going down one of these hills, right, and it goes like that, and but there's like a roller coaster down this hill. And I was trying to control, but I was trying to control myself going up these little hills on this downhill thing. Yeah, right. And I remember, right,
like Katy Perry
at the top of one of these hills, and I just fell fucking arse backwards like that.
Show us them socks again, Steve.
You know,
show us the socks.
Sega socks.
Sega socks.
Anyway, before we move on to the next subject, because I need to go to the toilet, if anyone's interested remotely as to what I've been up to the past 6 months or so, I do have a second channel. I have admitted to that tonight. It's called Electric Crotch Rocket.
See, Russ,
check it out. Yeah, if anyone's interested.
When I found your second channel, I was quite relieved, right? Because I was worried about it because you didn't really deal very well with the first lockdown. And I thought, I hope Rusty's all right. And when I saw that you've got this nice little new community, you were getting out and about, and I thought, Rusty's all right, man. And that's not me taking the piss either.
No, I know. You were being serious.
Yeah, it is good. It's good. Like, I mean, that's what all this technology should be about. Bringing people together. and communities and art bollocks, and you know that's what it's about, really. Let's be quite honest.
Do you feel it's brought your enthusiasm back for YouTube? Being in a different sort of community?
It has on that channel, yeah, because I mean, I do like making videos. I like the. I was talking to Ellis about it today. Been out about it this morning actually, because he was asking me about GoPro and that. And I like the editing side. I like creating a video. You know, putting everything together and just making a video. And it all started out really just to show me mum and dad really, and for me just to see how much. I mean, last time I went on a push bike were when I were about 18, probably 17, 18 year old.
Russ, when you go downhill, right, do you close your eyes and go, I'm Sonic.
No, no, I don't. I just full send.
I like your thumbnails and everything. Like, you know, I mean, your thumbnails are always good on your gaming channel, but you obviously, I think you've upped it a level on your bike channel, because obviously you've learnt more from having the other channel first. So
yeah, definitely.
This one.
I've learned the editing skills have definitely come from the retro gaming side and producing thumbnails and all that lot. It's definitely come from that. But no, it's good. It's good. It's like I say, it's another hobby, and I've just stuck it on YouTube, same as I've done with retro gaming. Frank's crying. What's the matter?
But as I said, like with your gaming channel, like when you were showing how to mod the Nomad back in the day, you've had adding parts for your bike. That I watched the Mudguard one, and
yeah.
Although like you're not professional with how you do it.
Oh no.
You make it very easy to understand.
But you don't want that. You don't want the ultra professional.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like when I look at Russie's like to do the Bang & Olufsen thing, he shows it as though like, you know, he's my kind of layman's terms.
Yeah, it's just raw, isn't it? It's just amateur footage.
Yeah, a how-to. If you watch a how-to video, right? If you're like doing something like you want to fix something at home or whatever, and you want a house, basically you want to just see someone doing
exactly. Yeah.
You know, you don't want to see jump cuts and go, "Oh, hi guys." You know, you don't want to see all that shit.
Hi guys. You mean like this? Hi guys.
Let me just give me 2 minutes, lads. I just need to pop to the toilet. I'm dying.
Hey, Dave said, do you shave your legs?
No, natural. I'm just bored.
Fucking hell, like a porcelain doll. Hey, like a fucking porcelain doll.
They're not seen much sunlight this year, mate. Not. Eddie's written this comment, and I know he's on about Sonic, but all I can think of is Russ losing his ring when he crashes. But I am serious when I say I'm glad he's found another hobby that he's doing.
Good. Yeah, that's excellent. Like, I mean, yeah, I've known about the channel for a while.
You told me that he got another channel. That's why I pestered him.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, there's not to be ashamed of. I mean, my biggest question of the night is, right, in the smallest window in the UK, how many pleats are on those blinds? Is it 3 or 4?
I think there's 4. Let's get it.
Or it could be 3.5.
Let's have a look. What's he got in his room? He's got his spice racks. He's got, what's that he's got there? Is that fucking baby oil?
Could be baby oil, yeah. Is that like a load of egg boxes?
He's got a load of egg boxes. Perhaps it's to like bind himself for when his ring falls out.
What's that little black? What's that, Russ? What is that? Russ, what's that?
Fuck yeah. He's hopeful, isn't he?
Oh, God. I don't know what he's up to there. Hey, let's ask the room. Let's ask the chat what you think Russ has just picked up.
What do we think that Gruss Newton has just picked up? Ask Gruss when he's going to start shaving his leg. Well, he's fucking not got a lot of leg, has he, to shave, to be honest? I bet that's where all his eggs have gone as well.
I still can't believe the size of the fucking window. It's amazing.
You should see his fucking doors. It's like a hobbit pen, I think.
It's like a hobbit. It's a hobbit itself.
Hey
guys.
Ross,
Sorry, I've not been
Ross,
on since Tuesday.
Ross, you need to answer some questions now.
Sorry, I've been away.
No. While you've been away, people in the comments have noticed certain things because we were looking at the window and the blinds, but certain other things come up.
Baby oil and condom.
Wait, what
Baby
you got in the
oil and a
background there, Ross?
Johnny.
What's going on? What's happening?
Posh wank. What are we talking about here? We're talking about my I love Gruff's new channel, Hemorrhoids and I. What's the matter, Frank? Just give me 2 minutes. He wants to go to bed.
Okay, me and Steve will talk about you while I'm gone.
I just put him to bed. He wants to go to bed. I'm coming back.
So, Steve, have you ever thought of doing this? In fact, I know you have because you've mentioned about doing a gaming channel in the past, and it's never fruited, has it?
It's always been like, shall I? But what stopped me, mate, to be fair, is I mean, I do the sneaker thing quite well, to be fair. But when I look at the video game stuff, I don't do it very well, and a lot of people do the same thing I want to do. I would like to do much better than I would do, with much more passion. So that's what stopped me, really, because I thought, well, what's the point, really? Let me just watch what I like, in that sense. Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
No, that's fair enough. Like, you know, I watched some stuff and I think I couldn't do that, but I enjoy watching it. I mean, I am fucking about as far from professional of anything to YouTube as you can do.
But it's not just the professionality, though, Dane. It's the passion to keep doing it. Even if it's not professional, it's got off the, all right, I want to do one video every week. I want to do this. And I never had that with, you know, I couldn't do it with another subject, really. It's very difficult. I mean, Russ has got the experience, really, to do two subjects, two channels at the same time. It probably...
Experience?
You can't do it, can you?
Hey?
Like, you do mountain biking, don't you, now? Right, but you used to do the gaming thing. But if you were to try and keep two full-time channels up, you probably couldn't be arsed, could you?
Well, no, because I suppose I've moved on to.
Well, you got to have the passion,
mountain biking.
Yeah, but that means you got to have the passion for both things to keep doing it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I still love retro gaming.
Yeah.
But as I've said before, it's for me, YouTube has served its purpose, so to speak. So to speak.
Well, I want to ask, Rush, you know, when you were doing your videos regular, how many videos were you probably saying doing a month, see? Because I think now...
We're not doing what?
How many videos were you probably doing a month when you were doing, like, your gaming channel regular? Now, I think now, I mean, myself, when I was doing the streams during lockdown, even I got bored of seeing myself, if you know what I mean. I normally watch channels now who probably produce 1 or 2 videos a month, more so than those who churn out like every other day. I get burned out of watching the same people, if you know what I mean.
I mean, to be fair, though, Dane, what you did was extraordinary. The output and the quality as well, from an honest quality, was really good. And I actually felt like after you were doing it, how long were you doing that for? A month, 2 months? I can't remember.
What is lockdown stream?
Like from lockdown.
33 months, weren't you?
It was nearly 3 months, and I was on like
five nights a week, was it?
5 nights a week with a couple of breaks in between. Like,
yeah,
and
good.
To be fair, mate, you must have been mentally exhausted by that.
Oh, sometimes like I'd finish the stream. Always, I was busting for a piss. Always. Often, I was hungry, but I don't regret any of it, and I fucking enjoy it. And it's something that I'd like to look back in, like, say, 3-4 years and say that's probably the proudest thing I've ever done on YouTube.
It was brilliant. It was absolutely amazing because everyone was like home, and it's all the social.
It was good though. It was good.
It was very good, and the fact that you got, I mean, you must have. It's not just the streams, and I think people must remember this. It's not just like, hello, here we all are. You have to contact every person that appears on every stream to get them to come on to said stream. You know what I mean?
You know, the only people that you didn't get on, and I was really disappointed about. You know who I was disappointed about, don't you?
Who?
You know, the two people.
Tony.
Oh yes, who you were disappointed, or they were
Very disappointed.
I love Tony, and if Tony appears in the chat now,
No, not Tony.
Ah,
Not Tony. It's not Tony. Bloody hell.
Who?
They come as a duo.
Oh, the Game of Virgins.
Yes.
Oh.
Russ, I have a confession, right? Because
Go on.
I've never contacted them, mate.
You said you did, you liar.
I know, but that was just purely to wind you up. So every little bit of everything I've told you about that whole conversation's never happened.
You just giving me a little bit of hope, aren't you?
Yeah. In fact, it was so bad that I'd go up and look something up to make you think that I was in contact with them.
You said you played PlayStation with one of them. Is that a lie as well?
Yeah.
You bastard.
But the streams were good, and I did enjoy doing it. And the guests kept it as fresh for me. That was the one good thing, is because I'd got someone new to talk to each night. It kept me motivated.
Yeah,
good. I must admit, he got me. He got me through a lockdown. It was just good to put on it background, and you know.
Well, the people who said, like Retro Red Steve used to watch it when he had to go into work on his own. He had it on in the background.
Yeah.
I'm trying, but the one good thing is it started naturally and organically. Whereas I think my first episode was Big Mike and Pete, old school variety face. Just similar to what I was doing now. Like, you know, I picked a couple of my mates who I just wanted to have a chat with, and it did just kind of snowball from there. Like, I mean, I think my highest views for one stream was like 50, 60 people, which is phenomenal for someone on my channel. So when you look at like some massive channels with thousands and thousands, and they hit that target, so it was.
It's really. I mean, to be fair, like mate, you sort of. I'm not going to say. Well, yeah, I will say it sort of transformed your channel in a way.
Yeah, you brought the community in, didn't you?
To what it is.
Well, I just wanted everyone to have something to do, and it gave me something to do.
But it became a thing. It became like this is the Danish live stream.
I must admit there were some tough blanks, but I got through it. Battle through.
What I'd say is as I say, it all stemmed from is like I remembered the T.N.T. I thought, you know what, I'll just do. And obviously, we did the TRL, me, Big Mike, Stu, old school variety face, Mark Burnt Out Culture, and some other little twat. I can't remember his name. We used to do streams. Now I thought, you know what, I'll have a go at this.
I enjoyed those though, Dave. We enjoyed like that was like the follow-on from the T.N.T. anyway, wasn't it?
Well, you know what I used to like about T.N.T, TRL, and probably more so the second coming of this stream is it's warts and all, you know, a little bit controversial, a little bit opinionated. I did try and get Timmy Mallet on. That is
Timmy Mallet. Oh, Jesus.
That is one thing that was a true thing. I did reach out to Timmy Mallet to try and get Timmy Mallet on.
What happened with that? Did he get in touch with you?
No, he fucking blanked me.
That's not impressive, is that?
Didn't you go for Andy Crane or Violet Berlin?
Andy Crane blanked you, didn't he, Russ? Famously.
To be fair, I'd struggle if I got Violet Berlin on because I used to like her.
I used to have a Swift one over Violet Berlin and little hot pants. So, yeah.
they both replied, actually. Violet and Andy. They replied on Twitter. But
well, Violet said maybe, and Andy said fuck off.
Andy said he were a long time ago. He can't remember now.
I mean, he's on fucking. Though.
He's on greatest hits radio. No. Nah, anyway.
So not to be fair to him, actually, that's a cuntish response. I mean, you've got a generation of kids that used to watch the program that he was on, why wouldn't he want to engage with that?
I think it was just a job they wanted for him.
No, but it doesn't matter. Of course it's a job, but he's doing a few years, wasn't he?
I do like a bit of Andy Crane. I used to do some good impressions.
Sorry, where's this going, mate?
I know. I
thought
his new channel was his biggest confession tonight.
Russ, you sound a bit like Andy Crane, don't you?
Well, I don't know. Do I sound like Andy Crane?
A little bit, yeah.
You look a bit like him, I think. Less hair, but.
And Andy Sparrow.
And you?
Andy Sparrow.
Who's fucking Andy Sparrow?
Fucking legs.
I'm going to
answer about disabilities right now.
I'm going to answer this question now from Eddie Rolex Core. When are you getting Richard Top Hat on? Reason why I probably didn't go for any of those kind of channels, and I know there are other people who do streams
Richard
who do
Top
get them
Hat?
on.
What Top Hat Gaming, man?
Yeah, and is other channels who do streams who do get some of these bigger tubers on. It's because I'm not all about getting characters on. The whole idea was to get real people on, and
I think you should get Erwit Sportsborough on.
Like Octavius. I don't want characters. Yeah. If you're going to be on here, I want to be able to talk to someone.
Oh, you want the real people, dear?
Yeah. To be fair, though, right? Yeah, to be fair, maybe that would have been a good thing to approach those people and say, "Listen, I don't want you fucking caricature, right? What I want, what I want is you as a real person to come on."
Steve, I can't take you seriously with that hat on.
But that's the thing, Steve. I don't think they. Again, there's probably someone who's got.
Which side? Which side?
They'd come on here and they'd have to protect their channel too much. Fucking hell.
Looks like what fucking Rude Dog and the Dweebs.
Rude Dog and the fucking Dweebs, lad.
Eddie says Griffo had him on his. I'll be honest. I've not seen any of Griffo's streams, to be honest. I know he has Dave Perry on. Dave Perry, I will throw out there, and I'm not name dropping. He was one of the most genuinely nice people to have on the channel.
What about the Games Mistress? Can we get the Games Mistress on?
Oh yeah.
Jet and Gladiators.
Bit of Jet.
But he was like, and he'd get out 2 hours of his time, and I avoided the shit questions that the same people asked about
that. Mario 64.
Yeah, fucking, he's been on 20 streams doing that. It was good to have.
Yeah, he doesn't need to hear that, does he?
No, it was good to have him on, and not just for me to be able to talk to him, but everyone in the comments. I tried to ask as many questions as that night. And
but that's what makes your streams, though, Dane, right? Basically, keeping it real.
Yeah. I mean, I know I did go off on a rant on, I think it was the one that Chris and Gav, Retroheads, they were on. It was at the end of that stream, and that was to do with Top Hat. And the only reason I did that is because at that time I felt I had a little bit of a voice in the community to draw.
Did you have paintballing on that as well, though?
Paintballing?
That was snowballing.
But, as you say, like, they're a completely different end of the community to us, and I'm happy where I am, and I'd like to stay here. I know Steve from Retro.
The only reason, or the only way you get them on your channel is if they said, right, okay, I'll come on and I'll be me, and not this fucking internet thing that I want to be.
What's crack with what's her name? She were on Other 8, wasn't she? Gebs.
Oh, Gemma, the Gebs. She was on someone else's stream the other day.
You are
again.
Well, but she, to be fair to her though, she's not like she doesn't pretend to be anyone she isn't, does she?
She's not a caricature, fucking whatever he says. Caricature. Yeah,
caricature. I can't even say it.
No, to be fair to her, like
Daniels.
She is pretty open in that sense.
And she does take a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I wouldn't want to deliberately get anyone on the stream to be a target, because that would make me look a cunt, and it would be unfair on anyone like that, to be fair. And it's probably why I stayed away from the channels who I thought would get that sort of response, if you know what I mean.
Do you know what? With the, I know she gets a bit of a bad rep. But I think her biggest downfall is she doesn't interact with the community. But when I said the community, I mean as in us. Like I've been to retro gaming markets like
But is that our downfall? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Surely she must know who we are, but she just doesn't talk to us. But then again, we don't talk to her.
She said hello to me a few times, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to throw it out there, yeah, because she gets a lot of bad press. But I know there was a charity event near me in Cannock, and it was a 24-hour event to, I think it was breast cancer. And she came down and she did a talk. I mean, I know she gets stick for charging for stuff. She did a talk for a couple of hours. She didn't charge. She was quite down to earth and everything. And, you know, that is something positive in her. It was in Cannock. It was a 24-hour event.
Cannock Chase. Some good trails down there.
Yeah. It was when I used Capel events. He doesn't do it anymore, Matt. But he run a 24-hour sponsored event, all in aid of charity. And she did come down and do a talk there.
I mean, I think we've all got to be careful of like this online thing of just targeting people, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, unless they're bell ends, they are like.
Oh, fucking hell! Here we go. That's the question we're talking about. What about Miss Peaches?
Who is Miss Peaches? Is this from your other community? Hang on, I'm going to throw a question at you now. Are there many female mountain biking channels? And yes. Is that the main reason you moved over?
Yes and no, not really.
Really? Is there no like sort of shots of the breast region when they're going downhill?
Miss Peaches is from where's she from? She's not German. She's not. I always say she's German, but she's not. She's I'm sure she's Austrian. Scott, team 118 will correct me. I watch her on YouTube.
But why do you watch her, Russ? Why?
I could put subtitles on, but I don't bother. I'll be honest with you.
Is it because of the downhill action?
Purely downhill action, yeah, purely.
Is it like two eggs in a hanky getting rattled around in a
two eggs in a handkerchief being fondled lovingly, and then just placed in a nice polystyrene box
in a packet.
What I want to know truly, though, Russ, is there anyone in the mountain bike community like George Cropper, Funky Spectrum, who exposes you?
I wouldn't say quite as much as him, but there's definitely characters. Definitely characters. It's weird. It's like a mirror image almost of the retro gaming community. I mean, I don't want to mention no names, but Scott will know who's watching now. There's we have a bit of banter. I message him regular pictures of said people, but it's weird. It's like, I suppose every hobby's got the same. If you're into ironing, I'm sure there's a community for ironing. Maybe a YouTube follow. I don't know.
Extreme ironing. There is actually a big hoovering.
Extreme ironing.
There's a big hoovering community out there, Russ, if you want to go hoovering.
Hoovering?
Oh, yeah.
Hoovering or hoovering? You slurring, Steve?
Whoring.
What?
Steve slurs?
Hoovering. Steve slurs. Hey,
Steve slurs.
He was a contributor. Remember Steve slurs?
I do remember Steve slurs, yeah. I think he's still going. I'm sure he's still going, Steve Slurs.
I think he's been reactivated tonight.
We got 15 minutes left, and the last thing I want to cover for a little bit of fun.
Go on.
The big, massive vote that happened this year caused massive controversy, recount after recount.
What, of course, Trump over Biden?
No, I'm talking about me versus dads and lads.
All right, okay.
Right. We all know I've moved away from fucking YouTuber of the month. I couldn't be fucking doing with it. But Steve, you as my campaign manager, and I just want to say you did a stellar job. Stellar job, mate.
To be fair, mate, I got fucking hundreds of votes, and it was still tight.
Steve is a good campaign manager, I must admit.
I think that there probably should have been a looking into it and check it. I think a couple of dead
Investigation.
people voted for me. Yeah, I think some dead people voted for me.
I think, well,
Ooh, John
to be fair,
Goodman.
though, right? I think this is why you were a bit. It's all out in the open. There's no fucking around here.
I personally
I think
liked
this
him
is why
too.
you were a bit pissed off in the end, Dane, because it was pretty obvious from both sides that there was a lot of bullshit going on.
There were a lot of voting from the Reese family.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it John Connor? Didn't I get a vote from fucking John Connor and Sarah?
Sorry, the Connor family, not just the Reese family. Yeah,
No,
John
but
Connor.
I know on both sides though, and Dad and Lads is in the comments now, right? Because this isn't controversial really now. Let's be quite honest, right? There was a lot of shit from both sides getting flung. So.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
What I will say is,
gaming.
I'm glad it didn't affect me and Marcus as a friendship. I mean,
exactly, and
well, I will throw
it,
this out there. I was fucking right once them Americans got the channels they wanted voted that we wouldn't get a fucking sniffing again.
Yeah. The back, yeah. It only took one channel. Nomination, and it was over there again. So yeah.
That's it. It's gone forever.
I will say actually, through the whole what's the word? What's the wording to use? The whole event. Dad and Lads Gaming. I've definitely warmed to him. Definitely. I'm pretty much a full-time viewer now. It's I watch it all the time. It's a good channel.
It's a good channel. Yeah, it does work in that sense, doesn't it? It does
work. It's just a bit weird. Like when were you nominated for YouTube of the Month?
God, it was fucking right at the beginning of the lockdown, weren't it? Because I think that
was April time, March.
Yeah,
April time.
I think it was.
Yeah. No, I think it's sound. He's got bang on channel.
Yeah, you know what?
No bad thoughts.
No bad plums.
Joe Daniels speaking.
You know what? It's something to laugh about.
He's all right.
That's what YouTube should be about, man. You shouldn't be able to take it serious.
Exactly.
Good laugh.
Yeah.
Good crack.
You can't take it too serious, can you? Full send. Straight line smashing.
Gernaldinho says campaign for Sega's on between YouTube of the year. Mate, it's not going to happen. I said I'm going to be open now, right? I fucking planned a mass walkout, right, when Big Game Al was up.
Personally, I want Game of Urgents to be YouTube of the month year.
I wanted a mass walkout when Al was up for it, right? And start a whole new one because I knew what would happen because they bent these rules, right? You've got to vote for someone who's outside your country. You know, ever since America have got it, ever since America have got YouTuber of the Month, you know what other country's been nominated? Fucking Canada. That's like me picking fucking Wales.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So it's just, but you know what? If it means that much.
Wales?
Yeah, Wales.
Is there a bird who lives in Wales?
Alan knows her, I think. Beth Bear. Won another fucking raffle today. More luck than fucking anything.
I think it's fixed. I think it's all fixed. Beth, if you're watching, I'm sure it's fixed.
It's fixed.
It's got to be on it. Every time I go on Facebook, boom, I've won another raffle. Boom, I've won another raffle.
But the biggest heartache that come out of me not getting my full votes for YouTuber of the Month is obviously Tony didn't get to go up.
Hi guys.
That was the whole campaign.
Is Tony watching?
No, Tony's not watching. He'll leave me a comment saying, sorry I missed the stream, Dana.
He's been busy.
I've been busy.
I've been busy.
Left you a like below.
I think he's cleaning his guinea pigs out.
Instant favourite.
Instant fave.
He doesn't say that anymore, does he? I'll miss instant favourite.
Instant.
So what happens to Tony though? Because he disappeared for ages.
Groundhog.
Taking videos, but from the
back.
comments.
Tony's back. Tony's back.
Tony's back. Retro.
Guess who's back?
Games and
Tony's
movies.
back. Back again.
Yeah, but I wonder why he disappears for a while and then comes back.
He's a busy. Steve is a busy person.
I don't know, but he's very busy, and then suddenly
he's very busy.
It's almost like
he's almost as busy as Coogan.
I'm going to fucking tell you why you left, right?
And been put away and then let out again.
I'm going to tell you why you left, Steve, right? And this is going to be the last bombshell of the night. Gruss. Fucking Tony had a guest on his panel, and Tony and Russ said he looked like John Hammond do fucking home
God. Don't bring this up.
And all Russ wanted to know is if he got a baby raptor. Is if he got a baby raptor. And
I can see a baby raptor. That's all right.
That's all Russ wanted to know. Anyway, guys, we're at the end of the stream. I want to thank you both for coming on. I've had a blast. I wanted to have a few drinks and a laugh tonight, and I knew I'd pick the right two lads to do that with. I like to end the stream the way I always do. So if you could have a message for the masses, Russ first, then Steve, fire away.
Message for the masses.
Yeah, like dirty bastards and stuff like that.
If you've got one, smack your bitch up. If you've not, I recommend going across to fleshlight.com. There's a full range of pornographic fleshlights to collect. I mean, if you're a collector like me, there's a full range you can collect. Just pick the one you want, and I won't disclose my personal favorite, because I like to keep it between me and said personality. Stay safe.
Russ, is your favourite a dog's arse?
Pardon? Someone's arse? I'm not saying who my favourite personality is. Stay safe during lockdown 2.0. Don't get too alcoholic. And remember, if you've got a separate hobby to retro gaming, get you sent over to Electric Crotch Rocket.
Is that it, Russ? Is that
That's
your
it.
final message? Thank you very much.
Boom.
Over to you, Steve.
How the fuck do I follow that? all I'll say is...
We're 10% discount code for flashlights.
All I'll say is Addy Sneaker Freak will return.
You heard it here first.
Good man.
Thank you both for being on. I'm just going to drop you both backstage. Thank you.
Instant fave.
Guys, I've had an absolute blast tonight. Steve and Russ, I've known them both quite a while, and with these returning streams, I just want to have a little bit of fun and a little bit of a laugh. I want to mention Lee, Retro Chef, tomorrow. He's doing his first live stream swap shop. Fuck me, I said that in one take. So I believe that, what time does that go live? I think it might be 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow. That's over on the Retro Chef's channel. And we're going to do something classic. We're going to take it back to old school, live from lockdown. We're going to do a stream raid. I've just had a little look. There's a channel called Retro Tuner doing a live stream. I'm going to paste his channel. So when I'm finished here, go over to Retro Tuner's channel, say Dainster sent you, and just give him a like. So if we can do that, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm going to sign out, and we may be back for one last time. The last ride, maybe, next